in the sun today, not a cloud in the sky. We're ready for this penultimate under-21s match here in the Premier Development League at home against Watford. Teams are about to come out, but let's give you the state of play quickly as we head into these final two games. Cardiff City find themselves in 6th place in the table, 3 points behind Ipswich in 5th, which is the highest the Bluebirds can finish this season, but can finish as low as 9th, and that is where Watford find themselves heading into this game as the teams come out the tunnel. Let's run you through the lineups then for today's starting with Cardiff City. Luke Armstrong in goal. Then number 2, Will Spears, Raheem Conter, Aditya Gabadahan, Louis Giles, Captain Freddie Cook, Manny Barton, Jacob Hobson, Leon Phelan, Cody Tews and Josh Beecher on the 11. On the bench, Sekou Kaba, Danny Higgs, Cole Fleming, Jack Thomas and Noah Williams. And for Watford, Jonathan McCauley in net, Josh Mullins, Ian Kamga, Thomas Georgian, Captain George Abbott, Travis Akamoya, Jake Watkis, Zach Fraser-Grant, Emmanuel Adeyemo, Nixon Okosun and Josh Keys. On their bench, Marat Galievs, JD Moulton, Raul Vankia, Christian Shevchenko. Yes, that is the son of Andrei Shevchenko, and Max Smith completes their substitutions. So as the teams get ready for the final huddles, we'll get underway shortly. And alongside me today is Luke Flindle. Luke, how are you doing? How do you think this game's going to go?
Afternoon, Sean. Yeah, expecting a really tough game today, but beautiful day, as you mentioned, at Cardiff City Stadium, and really excited to see how the young Bluebirds perform.
Yes, it's been a mixed campaign for the Bluebirds, but definitely some bright points in the season. However, these two only met last Friday as Watford came away with a 2-1 victory. The Bluebirds currently on a run of 3 losses in a row, but we'll hope to make amends today against the Hornets. It's a bright start from the Bluebirds, who have a throw in early on. Manny Barton on this near side, going to give ball to coach Will Spears. Freddie Cook out to Louis Giles, all the way out to Raheem Conter. Nice interplay with Cody Tews over the top. Really put into rows out there by Captain George Abbott. Good early pressure here. Wants to take the throw and goes back. Every Watford player in their own half at the moment. Looks like a 4-4-2 for Watford. Spears cuts inside. Slides the ball through to Leon Phelan. Phelan shoots. Good save, but Phelan almost catches him out there. Barton gets a block on it there. Watford trying to find a way out. Adeyemo. And they do find a way out. But Luke, good opportunity there for Leon Phelan, who's played a lot of under-18s football this season.
Yeah, it's a bit of a step up for him today, but he made a really good run in behind the defence there, and brilliantly to get the ball through. Just not quite able to beat the keeper there, but it was a tight angle and he did really well to work the opportunity for himself.
It's a good season, Leon Phelan, especially with the under-18s. 2 goals against Swansea City back in October to include a late winner to beat them 3-2. There's Watford, a lot of pressure and ball there, trying to find Watkis, but Conter rebounds off Watkis, and now Conter's able to clear Leon Phelan. Just out-muscled there. Watford look to build that from the back. Now we do have a bit of insight into this because we all love Cardiff City, but Luke, you are indeed a Watford fan. So what can you tell us about this group of under-21s and how likely they are to possibly break through into the senior team?
Yeah, it's a really positive under-21 team for the Hornets at the minute. They've got a lot of players who have broken into the starting team this season. And obviously over the last couple of years, Ryan Andrews made himself a real household name at Watford, really made that right-back position his own. So looking forward to seeing how these boys perform today and see if any of them are team.
Of course, but obviously not today, as we want Cardiff City to win, of course. But as we mentioned there, Christian Shevchenko, son of legendary Ukrainian striker Andrei Shevchenko, is on the bench. And in the academy, another famous name is the son of Edu, the former Arsenal midfielder. But Luke Armstrong, he's been caught out there, is he? Yes. Oh, and good clearance off the line by Fred Cook. Oh, and Armstrong, a moment of nervousness there, Luke, but recovered well.
Yeah, Freddie Cook did really well there to defend his line. He's been brilliant all season, but just in the right place at the right time there to keep it at 0-0.
We know how strong Armstrong is off of his line. Luckily he was able to recover and keep the ball out. Will Spears makes a run all the way through to the middle of the pitch where he finds Conter on the far side. Just knocking it around the back here. Giants can spot Barton. Can Barton reach there? No, he will be. Camgo gets it there. Akiyoma trying to find the ball forward. Chips it into the path of Fraser Grant. Atkinson. Challenge there by Freddie Cook. And there's Watford. Look to get a bit of control. There has been possession mostly dominated by the Bluebirds early on here. Armstrong got quick off his own. He was fouled there. A little unnecessary from Atkinson, but quick to apologise to Armstrong. Well, we're talking about names in this Watford setup. Son of Edu, formerly of Arsenal, a number of clubs in this academy, but also the management team at Watford Under-21s, managed by Charlie Daniels of Bournemouth fame, and his assistant Dan Gosling, of course, another one of Bournemouth, and many, many other Premier League clubs. So a lot of names on that Watford bench that you may be aware of. As the Bluebirds turn to knock it round the back. Spears been utilised a lot early on here. He links up with Barton. Spears, now Barton, is he going to make an overlap? It's going to be Spears who's able to run. Oh, tries to find Barton with a cute little inside ball. But danger snuffed out by the Watford defence, and now they're able to come forward. Space here for Adiemo. Challenge, well, really good challenge by Jacob Hobson there. Another who's been a really bright spark in the under-18s, getting an opportunity with the under-21s. But ball in Watford territory, just over the halfway line. It's going to be Camger to take the throw in. So looking for an option. Chooses to go deep. And it's good. It takes 3 Bluebirds to get in. Manny Barton's the one who's out, and he is fouled. A chance for City to reset from this free kick. We mentioned at the start the 3 defeats on the trot for the Bluebirds. They lost to QPR, Watford and Hull on Tuesday. Leaves them in 6th place, but it could still be a top of the table, top half finish for City. Have this game today, and then a game on Tuesday against Burnley, another 2 o'clock kickoff to round off the season. Watford themselves be looking to finish as high as they can up the table, and there's a run in here. There's shirts being pulled on both sides. And the ball skip through to Armstrong, able to collect, and again just reset. Gabadahan comes deep from his defensive midfield position to pick up the ball. He plays out wide to Giles. Conter. There's a darting run here being made by Beecher. He's going to get him. Phelan's making a really good run. Oh, can't quite get enough power on the cross, but really unnecessary mistake from Abbott there, but good run down the wing from Beecher there.
Yeah, City have looked really promising in that final third so far. They've created a few opportunities for themselves out of nowhere, really. Those balls in behind and then just trying to get into the box and hoping someone gets on the end of it, and they've been unlucky so far.
Corner here. Cody Two hits it very quickly to Lou Giles. Giles gets a cross in. And Macaulay came out to gather, couldn't gather it, but luckily for him, bailed out by his Watford defenders. Leon Phelan with Bluebird challenging in that 6-yard area, trying to get his head onto it, but to no avail. And now Macaulay maybe recomposing himself a little bit after that slight nervy moment, and he walks out of his area and launches it forward. Cook, good challenge in the air there, but Watford able to get it now. Good touch away from Twos there. Into Barton's switch to the other side and wins the throw in off the back of it. Manny Barton, who's had a stellar season across the academy teams, scored plenty of goals. I'm sure he'll be looking to add to his tally here today. Cook now. Out to Hobson. Spears again is an option down the wing, but turn back to Cook. Giles. Conte. These wings positions have been really promising for Cardiff, and there's another opportunity, perhaps Beecher running onto it, facing up against Mullins. Beecher out to Conte. Beecher's off some space. Gets a ball in. Almost a Phelan there. Oh, but really good from Hobson there. Spears. Hobson linking up. There's a buzz around this attack for Cardiff City. He's out to Spears now. Has skipped past his man. Really good run. Oh, and wow. From my angle there, I thought it was a penalty, but no cries from anyone there in blue. Perhaps Spears knew he maybe did a little too much, but that was promising from Will Spears, who's looked really lively early on, Luke.
Yeah, that was an amazing piece of skill there to beat his man and go past, and it emphasises how good City have been on the wings so far. Really dangerous play from both wingers, Beecher and Barton, and Spears joining them.
I can see the replay. He's been really busy. That's the kind of level you expect to see from Will Spears. Always an option, always willing to go forward, and does have that little bit of skill that can take him past someone. But Watford here on the attack. You see that Will Spears bit of skill again. I thought it was a touch, but there we go. Bardon wins the ball, and he's been, wow, Hobson's been pulled down there by Georgian. No, Bardon, an opportunity to venture into Watford territory. Conte's going to link up with Beecher again, and turns back to Bardon. Again, the space, plenty of space down this near side wing for us here with Spears and Barton, but they'll dink through ball into unlucky. You can see what they're trying to do there. Watford really struggling to contain City down the wings.
Yeah, there's a real overload at the moment on the wings. The fullbacks are getting round, overlapping, and the wingers just cutting inside, and it's creating a real dangerous problem for the Watford fullbacks at the minute.
Be a test for the likes of Mullins and Kanga. No, Watford, a chance for them perhaps. Nope, sniffed out there. Giles unlucky, not able to quite get the ball under his control. Goes out for a Watford throw-in, which Josh Mullins will come over to take. Is that the son of Hayden Mullins, perhaps? Another Watford legend?
It possibly could. It seems like it's a full team where their dads have been professional footballers.
There you go. Watford attack comes to nothing, so a chance for City again to build. A throw-in deep in their own territory. And every Watford player is up in City's half. And they have won the ball back here. But Fraser Grant just trying to lift the ball through into Ockerson. A bit too much on that ball. And City through Armstrong. Clear it straight away downfield. Tries to find Barton. And Barton's convinced there was a touch off Kamga, but assistant referee says no, there was not. So it'll be an opportunity for Kamga to restart play. Looks for options again. There's nothing close to him. He's forced to throw it maybe deeper than planned, and that's good from Cook there. Badan. Good strength from Badan. Really good work. Finds Barton, who just can't quite get through the bodies there. 3 bodies around him.
Yeah, we've spoke a lot today about City's attacking threat, but they've also been brilliant at the back. They've stayed really compact and solid. They've not let Watford have really any chances so far.
It's only that Armstrong moment, but maybe an opportunity here now. Adeyemo. Some really good pressure in there from Cook. Adeyemo, is he able to skip past? He's still got the ball. Appeals for something, but it plays back to Kamga. It's a good triangle play from Watford. Abbott, back to Mullins. Abbott now, long ball out. Will Spears, it's an easy one for Will Spears to take. Oh, and a lovely roll there. Unfortunately, that ball can't find anyone in blue. Macaulay will have an opportunity again to build for Watford. Abbott. St Georgian slinking up. Ball in there. Keys. Goes back. There were options forward from there, but it chose to go back. Abbott. And Mullins is making a dangerous run down there. Abbott couldn't find him. I can tell that Watford are looking just for that magic ball, perhaps. Almost through the legs of Barton there as it makes its way to Fraser Grant. And now linking up with Akamea. Fraser Grant's got an opportunity here. Oh, and he almost finds Adeyemo there. Good block from the City defence. Badan can he? Not quite. Can't quite dispossess Keys. Now he's back with Abbott again now. Watford for another phase of play. Trying to find a way through. But Luke mentioned it there. The City defence has been really compact so far. But a curling shot there from Ockerson. Powerful, but easy for Armstrong in the end.
Yeah, no real danger for Armstrong in the end. Stopped that nicely, and now he's got a chance to get City on the break.
It could be Hobson that leads that break. Let's go out to Conter. Back to Giles. Cook. Now with Spears. Probably been Cardiff's brightest spark in this opening quarter of an hour. As young Will Spears. Conte can't quite control the ball in time there. So we're throwing for Watford just on halfway. Good Good work from Josh Beecher. They will be out for a Watford throw in again. What can Mullins do with this throw in again? No near options for Watford from these throw-ins. Being forced to go deep every time, and City defence have proven so far that's fine for them. But from the knockdown, Watford trying. Oh no, they can't. Body's getting in the way, but they win the ball back. Adiemo blocked from Giles. Spears takes it in his stride. In gear now. Spears flying down the wing, skips past Kamga. Spears has made a darting run. Is he going to find box? Edge of the area. Oh, Cody Twos. Still an opportunity there. Heavy touch, but there's still a chance here for Cardiff City. Conter. Barton. There's a run inside there. Not quite. But again, Will Spears making things happen for City down that right flank.
Yeah, he's been excellent today. That was a really good run. He got City going forwards, and Cody Twos will be slightly disappointed. He's been brilliant all season, but just a little bit too much on his touch. And Watford turned the ball over.
Good feet, quick feet there from Barton. Showcased that time after time this season. Hobson out to Giles. Just looking from side to side, saying one flank to the other, and there's the run. But at Kabadahan. Oh, can he play it? It's good block. And Twos is denied by Macaulay. Still in the box, still an opportunity here. Out to Conter. Conter gets a cross in. Right across the 6-yard box, the face of goal. No one Blue able to turn it in, but what a great initial run from Gabadahan there to find that space in the box, and Cody Twos unlucky with his 2 shots not to score.
Yeah, he was so unlucky there. He's tried to finish out in the bottom corner. He's not quite got the right connection of it. And he's slightly disappointed he hasn't put that away. But that was a brilliant run by Gabadahan getting down the right-hand side. And he did excellently to find that space inside the box.
Probably the best chance of the game, that so far. Watford will be looking for just some sort of response just to test this City back line. But have not looked threatened at all. This defence so far. Will be looking to get revenge, of course, from that last Friday's defeat away at the Hornets, who defeated City 2-1. Watford's 11th win of the season, that one. Barton now. Gabadahan. Looking for someone down the wing. So he's elected to stay back this time. Back out to Cook. Giles. Twos. Beecher's readying himself for a run down the wing there. Eventually finds Beecher. Conter. Good possession being held from Cardiff City at the moment. Spears now. He's going to take on his man he is, and once again gets round him. And this cross this time can't quite find another teammate. Or a slip from Gabadahan, and now Watford might sense an opportunity here, but again Hobson with a really good sliding tackle, and Spears with good cover. Stopping Watford from going forward, because that had the chance to look a little dangerous.
Yeah, City threw a lot of numbers forward there, and they were slightly open at the back. But that was a brilliant interception in the end by Hobson to stop the counter-attack.
Abbott. There's a quick ball through, and Giles Cook has to control that really well. Back to Armstrong. Assesses his options, decides Giles is the best one. Back out to Conter. Cook. Gabadahan. Another who's had a really solid season in that defensive midfield role for the 21s this season. Dropped on. Ball slid from underneath him there, but able to control it without any pressure from Watford. Ball back to Armstrong. Cook. Barton's ready himself, and can Hobson win that? Offside there from Fraser Grant. Again, we've talked about Watford not able to really get in behind, and that again, good work from the City backline to catch them offside there. Cook. To Giles. Beecher. Good block there. Spears was convinced it was a City throw, but it goes Watford's way. And the water break. Well, that tells you all you need to know about the heat here in Cardiff. Doesn't happen often. Ice packs, water bottles, out.
Yeah, it's a scorching day today. Definitely a water break needed.
And this is a mistake that we've had on the team sheet. It's Ewan Griffiths in goal for Cardiff City. Not Armstrong. He's not been tested too much, Ewan Griffiths. Just that one little moment there, but he's recovered well and it's not really been tested.
Yeah, that one moment in the corner, a little mistake, but he's been superb all season. But apart from that, hasn't been too much danger for him to deal with today.
Look at these highlights there. There's been similar movements for City, especially down that right-hand side with the likes of Spears and Barton. And this is a really good ball from Spears into Phelan, who will be disappointed not to score that. But an early tester for the youngster. And this is the moment with Griffiths that we were talking about. Just maybe lost his bearings a little bit. The foul committed there, but a really good block from Cook. Griffiths was able to pounce onto the ball just in the nick of time. It's just one of those moments for a goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's just made a slight mistake, but it happens at youth level. But he's done well to recover and end up collecting the ball there.
Good composure shown. And this is the shot from Watford, probably their best opportunity of the game through Ockerson. Powerful curling effort, but... And then from Will Spears, a really good run by Badan, and this was the best chance. A couple of bodies then. It's Cody Two's denied by Macaulay. And well, back underway now with the Watford throw in on this near side. Barton gets onto that loose ball. Two's... There's a bit of pinball here. Watford able to control it in the end. Kanga. Georgia now finds Fraser Clark. It's Grant, pardon me. Adiemo takes on Will Spears. Adiemo. Oh, it's Ockerson. Always managed to find he managed to make space for himself. You see what he's trying to do into that far corner, but couldn't quite pull it off.
Yeah, he did really well there to actually fashion a bit of space to get that shot off, but he hasn't quite wrapped his foot around it enough there, and it's just gone wide of the post. But that's Watford's first real opportunity to trouble City's keeper there.
Luckily for Ewan Griffiths, no save required. But maybe a little bit of a wake-up call for City's defence. They'll have it all their own way. They realised that last week when Watford got the win against them. But overall, you would still say, Luke, the City have controlled this game.
Yeah, definitely. City have really controlled that possession. They've been patient with it and nice and composed, and they've picked their moments to go forwards, and you can see what they're trying to do. They're just getting that ball inside the fullback and just playing it in behind.
Beach had to be fouled there, and he was. So a free kick, a promising area for Cardiff City. Defenders heading in to the box. Kobe Two's over it. Louis Giles joins him.
Yeah, this is a really dangerous area to deliver a ball into the box, and hopefully City will be able to rise the highest and get a header on target.
Is it the in-swinger or the out-swinger? Giles. Oh, and a good header, really good header from Freddie Cook. And we said it was a free kick in the dangerous position. And Freddie Cook punishes Watford. Good header. Cardiff City 1, Watford 0.
Yeah, that's really good movement from Cook in the box there to get just in front of his man. And then he's got a free header to head it go, and he's done superbly to find that corner there.
No chance for Macaulay in the Watford net there. Really powerful header from Cook. We'll see the replay soon. It looked like really good movement from Cook just to get in front of his man. Watford's defence didn't really know what was going on there. It was Giles with the ball in. Cook, powerful header. Here it is again. The foul, yes. Feature really good quick feet there. Wins the ball, wins the foul. And then Giles swings it in. And it feels like Watford's defence just fell asleep a little bit there. But it doesn't matter how it happens. Cardiff City in front, 1-0. Captain Freddie Cook with the goal. Now how will Watford respond? Quickly, City push up the pitch. McCann gets away really well. Fraser Grant. City have regrouped. Georgian out to Abbott. Abbott and Keys linking up there. Now Abbott able to find Mullins. Back to Abbott, who's seen a lot of the ball, the Watford captain, in that defensive role. Constantly scanning the pitch, ready to find that ball forward, but more often than not able to because of this stout City back line. And has Hobson been fouled there? No. Referee waves away his protest, and now Watford have ball forward. Watkis into Keys. Mullins, ball into the box. And Adeyemo did really well to get his head onto that, but a weak header in the end. Griffiths rolls it back out to Spears. That was a bit of a response from Watford though, Luke.
Yeah, definitely. They looked really sharp there, getting forwards. But City did well again at the back there to stop the danger.
Half an hour in. Just joining us. Cardiff City 1, Watford 0 in this Under-21s Premier Development League game. Penultimate one for these Under-21s. Freddie Cook with a goal. Heading in from Louis Giles, his free kick. Here is the aforementioned Giles now. Shot pass into twos, back to him, and then Badahan. Hobson. And now both midfielders are picking up the ball from deep, driving forward. Are they able to find Badahan? They made a really good strike. Hobson's been flattened there. Looks in a bit of pain. Pat on the back. And Hobson's back from Adeyemo. Hobson maybe a little winded after that one. Pointing out he's pushed to the ground. Adeyemo. The referee will let's give a very quick word to the striker. And we'll resume here through goal scorer Freddie Cook. Finds Badan quickly. Switch the other side of the field. It's what City have been really good at so far in this first half, is switching that ball, utilising the wings, and Beecher now another opportunity to take on Mullins. Finds Kabadahan. He's going to charge into the box. Kabadahan, oh, skips round. Oh, and the ball's just gotten away from him there. It was there, I tell you what, they could have gone down, maybe a penalty, but stays on his feet and just couldn't find a City teammate.
Yeah, he's done superbly there to find that little bit of space in the box, getting in behind the Watford defence. Just put his touch a little bit too far forwards and wasn't able to get to it before it went out of play.
He's not afraid to get forward, Gabardhan, so far in this game. Really eager to test that Watford back line now. Hook has to be alert here, and he is. Spears pushed to the ground. Yes, he was. By Fraser Grant. Free kick goes City's way. Cook to Gabardhan. And again, it's just finding those wings, utilising the whole width of the pitch. Conter. Beecher tried to go on the overlap there. Gabardhan. And Macaulay, the Watford goalkeeper, is urging his side to push up. But if they do that, I think City are going to find a lot of gaps in that defence. Maybe Will Spears can find one now. Back out on the wing. Back into Hobson. Good flick to get away from Ockerson. A bit too much power on that pass. Probably Cook would have liked. There's an opportunity to play it back into Hobson now. Into Giles. Beecher. Twos offers himself available now. Conter. Badahan. Conter. Spears has got his arms out on this near side, saying I'm in space, and he is in plenty of space if they can find him, and it does get to Spears now. Barton. There, Spears needs him. Gabardhan. Oh, you can't get round him. Gabardhan. Oh, unlucky. Blocked by Akamaya there. But again, Gabardhan getting into promising positions further forward.
Yeah, that was a lovely turn there, and he's looked really good going forwards, just coming up from midfield, and he's finding those areas just inside the box, running in behind, and that ball's coming through to him, and it's looking really dangerous for City.
Now we know from the last cross what City did. Corner this time rather than a free kick, however. Louis Giles will be sensing an opportunity, and I'm sure will a lot of City's defenders, but it's taken quickly and short to Conter. And he swings it in. Spears couldn't quite get a connection. Watford clear, but is it going to come back? No, it's not. And now Mullins can lead an attack down the wing. Hobson tracking him. Watkis. Twos tries to halt his progress, but Watkis ball able to find Camger now. Oh, a double slide tackle there, and it is given as a free kick to Watford, to the shock of Leon Phelan in particular. But Watford take it quickly now. Watkis. Oh, good ball there into Ockerson. Ockerson tries to control it with his head. Volleys well over the bar. But quick free kick there from Watford, and Ockerson would be disappointed not to be able to test the keeper again there.
Yeah, just reminding the young Bluebirds they can't switch off. Quick free kick, and then he's done really well to get that header and just not quite able to get over the ball, and his shot, luckily for City, doesn't trouble Ewan Griffiths in goal.
A bit of a wild volley in the end from Ockerson, but as Luke said, that did well to control it, especially with his head, that first touch. Ultimately, comes to nothing. And City with about 10 minutes to go in this first half now. And Griffiths just walking out of his box with the ball. Adeyemo is ready to pounce if needed. Griffiths is linking up with the centre backs here. Cook. Scan, there's a line of 5 in that City front line, all ready to go. It's like you flick a switch and they'll all go, and they'll all test that back line. But for now, it's the defence that have the ball. Giles. Back to Cook. Spears again in space. Quick feet. Runs inside. He's going to drift all the way. All the way. And he finds Beecher. But no opportunities there for City, so they're going to go back, and Beecher. Ball into Spears. Spears, quick feet. He's going to get a shot away. Spears. Oh, and I tell you what. That whistled past the post. So close from Will Spears there.
Yeah, he's done so well there to just come inside and make that angle for himself. And it's a good effort, but not quite on target for City, but he's been superb all afternoon. Going forward defensively, he's done it all today.
In the position of the pitch, he doesn't normally find himself. Oh, quick! Oh, and now is that a free kick? Oh, now then. While you were watching the replay there was a ball was won on the edge of the area brilliantly by Cody Toos, I think it was, and he's been tackled hard from a Watford defender there, and I'm quite surprised the referee's not given a free kick. Toos back up to his feet now, hobbling, but I would argue that could have been a free kick and maybe a sending off for Watford there. Don't know how the referee has viewed that one. The linesman is looking right at us as well, but Toos has gone back down now, just outside the Watford box, and the ball is going to be put out. No, the referee's going to stop it before it's put out. But I tell you what, I'm very surprised that wasn't given as a foul, Luke.
Yeah, look, from up here, like, there might have been quite a lot of contact there. Not sure how much of the ball he got, but I can see it again here.
So this is what you didn't see. He's won it brilliantly, Cody Toos, and yeah, it looked like he went through the back of him, but referee says no. I'll let you make your own mind up there, viewers. Another bit of a water break now as Toos receives treatment. He did get up initially, but then went back down. Feeling that ankle.
Be a real shame for City if he has to come off injured. He's been brilliant this season. So it'll be a real shame if he has to depart early today.
Absolutely. Physio's still working on Toos. Player receiving instructions on the sideline. Back up to his feet now, Toos. Walking a little gingerly towards the sidelines. That is the score at the moment. Bluebirds 1, Watford 0. Friday Cook's header.
Yeah, I think City deserve to be in front as well. They've been good going forwards, but they've also stayed nice and composed. They haven't rushed their chances. They've just sat on the ball when they've needed to.
I mean, quite a controlled performance from City so far. And we'll get back underway here with a drop ball. Cody Toos just going to go to the sideline here. As the game resumes, should be okay to come back onto the field. And he does, straight away. Get this into Cook. The bad hand. Back to Cook. Beecher. A central position now for Beecher. Finds Conter. Well controlled. Hobson. Giles. Back into Kabadan. Back out to Cook. Once again, Spears is making a run down the wing. Is he going to get there? Not quite. Not quite, but another example there of just City's strength down those wings.
Yeah, it's the same run that's proved so dangerous for the Bluebirds today. Not quite able to get on the ball there, but just shows again how dangerous City actually are down the wings.
Cook and Adam combined there to get the header away. Barton skips past Ockerson. City able to build once again. Giles, Conter. Hobson. Cook. Bad hand now in a wider position. To Hobson. Just under pressure there from Georgian. Got away and the City able to build again. Conter. Beecher. Really good link-up play now. Cody Toos has got in behind. Abbott. They'll take the shot. Doesn't stop Toos. Toos shoots. Oh, and a brilliant finish from Cody Toos. Lovely curling effort right into that bottom corner. And that knock doesn't seem to affect him, Luke.
Yeah, what a goal by Cody Twos there. He's cut inside and he's curled that brilliantly to the far side. Excellent finish, and it's another showing of how good he's been this season.
So yeah, just chops inside and
Amazing
brilliant
finish.
Brilliant. Macaulay at full strength to try and save that one as well, but no chance. Really good run from Conter there. Conter and Beecher have been linking up brilliantly down that left-hand side. As Conter, who feeds Twos with a brilliant finish right in that bottom corner. Cardiff City 2, Watford 0. And we're about 2 minutes or so away from half-time. And if City go into the break with a 2-goal advantage, they will be delighted. And you have to say, is nothing more than they've deserved. Really good pressure, good speed, good tempo being set from this City side. And Watford look powerless to stop it at times, I have to say. I wonder if they can find a third before. Imagine if they get a third, that would be brilliant for City. Ball over the top, tries to find the run of Beecher. Can't quite. Mullins take a throw in on that far side. I'm sure Charlie Daniels, the Watford Under-21 manager, will be questioning what he can do to try and change the tide here. City won't care. And Conter's gone down now, holding his head. Wonder if that was a challenge, maybe just a little, someone caught him there. Back up to his feet, and the referee, what's he going to do? Another drop ball. That'll be City's. It's back to Griffiths. It's Cook. Ball over to Tom. Phelan as an opportunity. And he's really done well to pressure. Akamea there. He's going to keep going at the centre back. He gets it away eventually. And Ockerson being challenged by Spears. And there's a foul against Spears there. Bit of shirt pulling from both sides there, I have to say. But Spears the one who's penalised. Akamea. Abbott. Again, it's just so right down for Watford now. Abbott, a burst pace into the City half. Mullins can't link up with Watkins. Conter under pressure from Mullins, but Conter showing great strength, determination to get around, and a brilliant ball out to Spears now. Just gets away from Keys there. Spears is maybe a little winded himself, but that doesn't matter for now. It's Barton. Is he fouled? No, there will be a throw in for Cardiff City. Spears just down on his haunches at the moment. Picked right back up from Cook. Nope, back down again, and Barton wants Spears to be checked on, just from the referee quickly. Into the 45th minute now. See how long the referee would like to play. Barton throws it back to Spears. Passing to Giles. Beecher. Beecher now. Let's go back to Conter. Mix up with Hobson. Back to the defence. Conter. Beecher. Oh, almost gets around Mullins there, almost through his legs, but Mullins does well in the end. And Watkins plays the ball forward now. Ockerson's onside and he's slipped there. And Giles can take full advantage and clear it. City able to come the other way now. Into Spears. All the way back to Griffiths. Can't imagine there'll be too much longer left in this first half. Ball over the top. Twos can't quite get there, but Watford. Really good header from Gabadan, and Phelan goes back to Griffiths. Ockerson chasing Griffiths. Oh, a really good touch from the keeper. Set himself, but pressure's still there from Watford. But that'll be up for the first half. And Luke, a very positive first half for the Bluebirds.
Yeah, City will be really, really happy going into the break with that 2-0 lead. They've been superb going forwards, and they've got their reward with the 2 goals, but they've definitely been the better team today, and yeah, they deserve to go in winning.
So Cardiff City 2, Watford 0 half-time. Freddie Cook opened the scoring with a great header, and then it was Cody Twos with a lovely effort into the bottom corner to make it 2 for City at the break. We'll see you back here for the second half. Welcome back to Cardiff City Stadium. About to get the second half underway here. It's under 21's PDL game. Cardiff City 2, Watford 0 at the break, and there has been a change for City at half time. Second goal scorer Cody Two's off. Did pick up that little bit of an ankle injury about 5 minutes before the break, so he's not back out for the second half. But in his place, Sekou Kaba takes his place on the right wing. So maybe a bit of change in formation perhaps for City. We'll wait to be seen. Watford starting their second half. Brightly, Mullins. Ball into the box. Key. And Watford, is that a corner? Is that a goal kick? It's going to be a corner ball. Luke Cody Two's went off at half time, but apart from the injury, of course, but a really good half from him.
Yeah, he was brilliant first off, and he got his goal with a superb finish, just cutting it side and curling that far corner. But really good first half display from him, and excited to see what Cab is going to provide second half.
What a corner from Watford, bounces in the box. And Barton's chasing after this, and we've stopped as a Cardiff City player down in the box. Trying to see who that is. It's Leon Phelan down there. Straight back up to his feet. The help of Griffiths.
Yeah,
So
it looks like he might have just been trodden on there, nothing too serious.
So we'll just run you through the 11 that started this second half for Cardiff City. Ewan Griffiths in goal, Will Spears, Ryan Conter, Aditya Gabadan, Louis Giles, Freddie Cook, Manny Barton, Jacob Hobson, Leon Phelan, Sekou Kaba and Josh Beecher. Watford, on the other hand, have made no substitutions at the break. Oh, and a really good run here from the forward. Fraser Grant. Gabadan, really good block, but after that was a really good run from Emmanuel Adeyemo. Danger not cleared here, but cross from Kamga. Can't test Griffiths. So that Watford 11 for you at the start of this half. Jonathan McCauley in goal, Josh Mullins, Ian Kanga, Thomas Georgian, George Abbott their captain, Travis Akamea, Jake Watkis, Zach Fraser-Grant, Emmanuel Adeyemo, Nixon Oxen and Josh Keys. Completes their 11 for this second half. Griffith sets himself. Tries to find Beecher on this touchline. Over Beecher's head. Another chance for Watford to just try and find a way back into this game, because they really didn't do much in that first half, Luke.
Yeah, they didn't test Ewan Griffiths at all really in that first half. City were all over them really, so I'll certainly be looking to get a bit more of a foothold going forwards this half.
And Kamga, Watkis elects not to use it. Watkis chips in, Fraser Grant on side. A bit of confusion as to why there was no offside flag raised. Griffiths collects, and Fraser Grant will be thinking that was a good chance to do something, but it's no avail. And Conter, Watkis, good block. Conter and Watkis is grabbing Conter here, and as well. Unnecessary rather from Watkis there. Conter just holding his ground, and the referee will call for a truce.
I think just a bit of frustration shown in from the Watford player there. Not quite being able to be clinical in that final third.
And there's no real Watford effort of note. Half chances at best in that first period for the Hornets. Good balls out. Like the first half, really good link-up play, and that releases Conte down the wing. Kaba has come across and made one, but Conte and arriving on the far side. Oh, I tell you what, Will Spears was making a darting run, unmarked on that far side, but couldn't quite find him. But good work from Conte there, charging forward.
Yeah, I thought he was going to play Spears in on that right-hand side there, but decided to go inwards, and in the end, Phelan didn't quite get that touch correct.
Gabadan putting a bit of pressure on, as is Phelan now. Onto McCauley, and McCauley, oof. Real good composure from the keeper there. Get himself out of danger. Kamga now drifts inside, but that's a terrible ball in, and it allows Beecher to take control. Gabadhan. Barton playing more centrally now in this second half. Barton. Conter. Into Hobson. Giles. Freddie Cook has got the first goal of the game for Cardiff City. Phelan tries to find Spears. Doesn't come off, but Spears now. Try to get past Kamga. Touch from the Watford defender. Takes out for a Cardiff City throw-in. Right, Will Spears might be a little winded again. And he's gone down to the ground. Physio's being called on here. So we'll see what happens with Will Spears here.
Yeah, he's been really promising today down that right-hand side, creating some really dangerous problems for the Hornets to deal with, so hopefully this won't force him off here.
Looking at the bench, Jack Thomas and Noah Williams, perhaps contenders to come on if it is Will Spears to come off, but also Cole Fleming, another option, and then Dan Higgs, a goalkeeper option off the bench if City need him. On the Watford bench, it's run you through Marat Galievs, JD Moulton, Raul Van Keer, Max Smith, and Christian Shevchenko. Yes, him, son of Andrei Shevchenko. Spears taking a little bit of time here with the physios. Noah Williams is the one warming up, if required. Playing a number of positions, Williams. You've seen it across the under-18s team this season, playing either wing-back, playing midfield as well, in a defensive role in particular. Jack Thomas now joining him on the warm-ups. As we wait to see what happens with Spears here. Sitting up. Spears back up to his feet now. Just pause on the sideline before he's allowed to come back on.
Looks like he should be okay to continue, which is a good sign for City.
Definitely, it's certainly been a really bright point to City this afternoon. And on he comes back on. Good news for City. Beecher now. He is the wrong side of Mullins, but Beecher beats him. Beecher. Oh, I tell you what. That is one heck of a finish from Josh Beecher. You have to give Louis Giles a lot of credit for that ball through. But Beecher gets on the wrong side, right side of Mullins, and lashes it home to make it 3.
Yeah, he's been making that run all afternoon, and it's finally paid off there. It's a brilliant run in behind, and then he's just smashed that into the back of the net.
2 assists now for Louis Giles as well, and this ball through spots Beecher. That is a brilliant ball. Beecher gets into gear, strides away from Mullins, and hammers it home past Macaulay to make it Cardiff City 3, Watford 0. And after losing 2-1 to Watford last weekend, this is quite a way to make a statement. Watford looked a little shell-shocked by that quick third goal, which has come just 8 minutes into the second half. City won't care. Oxen tries to head into a bit of danger, but absolutely no one in yellow there to help him out. An easy collect for Griffiths. As Cardiff City now search for a 4th goal of the afternoon. Giles on for a hat-trick of assists now. Giles, and Barton's making a really good run. Conter's found him. Barton's in. Oh, and you have to say that was really good defending from Travis Akamea there, but Barton, and it's very similar to that third goal, just finding the men in behind, but not coming off for Barton this time.
Yeah, there's plenty of space on the wings, and they're really exploiting it, but that is a great recovery run from the Watford defender to get back and stop the danger there.
Really good pick out by Raheem Conter there. But Watford at 6s, at 7s at the start of this second half defensively. And now a corner, and Louis Giles will be the one to take it. Thought about taking it quickly. Short option still on. Giles is going to go into the box. And it's, oh, Macaulay's come out for it again, has missed it again. But Watford able to breathe a little bit as they clear, but it will come back at them. Griffith's going to start another attack here for the Bluebirds. And it's Hobson. Pass out to Giles. Cook, Hobson.
It looks like Will Spears and Raheem Conte might have switched wings for now.
Yeah, certainly looks that way.
Will Spears has been really dangerous on that right hand side, and I'm sure he'll provide just as much danger on the left.
And Conte instantly on this switch side, and they're going to link up now. If the ball can reach Spears, no. Mullins does well to get away with it there. Oh, and really good, and Hobson's forced a foul there. Watkis, the one fouled. Maybe a quick word for Jacob Hobson there. And a yellow card for Jacob Hobson there, I have to say. I didn't think that was a yellow card foul, but we may be biased. But
Slightly surprised with that decision, but that's what the referee decided to give him.
We won't argue with him. Ball over the top, that's offside. That's offside. And that will be... That will not be what Watford wanted. Could have been a chance there, but rather careless offside from Adeyemo.
Yeah, we've mentioned it already, but they're just lacking something in that final third today. Their passes, when they're in and around goal, they're not quite coming off, and an offside there would really frustrate the Watford players.
There's a Watford team who do sit 9th in the table, but have won 2 of their last 3 wins over Brentford and City. But a 4-1 defeat to Burnley, who Cardiff will be playing here in their final game of the season on Tuesday afternoon, the 2 o'clock kickoff.
And Watford look like they're preparing to make a couple of substitutes.
Yes, you can see Max Smith is one of those. Looks set to come on. And the other is going to be Christian Shevchenko. While we wait for those Watford subs to come on, as Cardiff City are going to fashion out another attack. Again, Barton are feeling there, ready to go forward. Beecher's in a lot of space on the wing. And can Cardiff City find those gaps again? Because it's been working brilliantly for them throughout this game. Griffiths tries to find Beecher, but Beecher can't quite keep the ball in play. Barton really quick to put pressure on Georgian there. Macaulay launches it clear, but straight to Hobson. Gabadan. Good touch from Gabadan, and he's got to be fouled there by Adeyemo. I would say if that Hobson one was a yellow card, maybe Adeyemo probably may have been booked. But nope, no booking for Adeyemo. The substitutions for Watford then. Who's ready to come off? The subs are ready, but you can see who comes off. Josh Key is going to be one of them. Replaced by Max Smith. I think it's Nixon Ockerson, the other, who will be replaced by Christian Shevchenko. City now. Will Spears cuts inside. Oh, tries to find Leon Field and really clever ball through. Not quite coming off. Now Macaulay has an opportunity to build. Goes back to Griffiths straight away. Spears, Barton. Those two have been linking up well all afternoon, but just runs away from Barton there, the ball. So, man, this is Cardiff City's game in hand over those above them in the table. Taking to 30 games played, and will take them level on points with Ipswich, who lie in 5th. Slightly better, worse goal difference, but if they keep going like this, Cardiff City on this attack now. Jacob Hobson. Beach has offered himself. Oh, and Hobson's been fouled. And it will be a free kick on the edge of the area now. That was quite a cynical challenge. A really cynical challenge on Georgian. It's going to be a yellow card for the defender. That was a really good run from Hobson. A really bad tackle from looks of it. Players and referee calling over the physio.
Yeah, he looks to be hurt there, and that was a really nasty challenge, but it has given City a free kick and an opportunity to get a fourth in a really dangerous area.
Hey, the Hobson ran from inside his own half. We see his charge yet. Yeah, really bad tackle. Looks like he caught the back of his leg, perhaps. Did get the ball out to Beecher, but who had a shot saved. But credit to the referee to come back. No advantage being played, so a free kick in a really dangerous area. And there'll be, as the look of it, there are plenty of willing takers for the Bluebirds when it comes to this free kick. At the moment, attention on Hobson. See if he's able to continue. He's back up to his feet, thankfully. And he will. He's going to have to go off. He is going to have to go off to the side, but this free kick right on the edge of the area. Got Cabba, Giles and Gabadahan. Look like likely one of the three that will take it. Watford committed 5 to the wall and 2 just either side as well. And here we go. Who will it be? It'll be Cabba. Oh, tries to sneak it under the wall. And some of the wall jump, not all of them. And now Adiemo has a chance to break, and Hobson's been fouled again. A terrible push in the back from Adiemo. Hobson's in the walls a little bit at the moment. The referee has his yellow card out. He will book Adiemo in a minute, but another poor challenge from a Watford player there on Jacob Hobson. Midfielder straight back to his feet this time. Conte will take this one. Leaves it back to Giles. Conte, looks like Conte and Spears have switched back to their natural positions now. Beecher and Barton hustling and harrying the Watford defence. Chip through ball, and Griffiths takes no risks, launches it out into the stands. Smith, nope, it'll be Mullins with this throw in. Fraser Grant's offering himself. There's a Cardiff throw in. No, it's not. The referee's overruled his assistant. It is a Watford throw in. Fraser Grant. But Kamga tries to find a teammate, unable to. Ooh, Conte. Tries to get, but Watkins gets the better of him a little bit. Can Watkins control? Conte No problem with that challenge there.
Yeah, nothing in that for me. Good challenge. And City have won the ball back.
And you have to say, Conte has really dominated his side of the pitch this afternoon, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been brilliant as always. Really good defensively. And he's just nullified any sort of opportunities Watford have got.
Restart with goal kick, which Giles takes. Badahan. Cabo is ready to run in behind there. Instead, the ball travels back to Cook. Across to Giles and back to Griffiths. Hobson picks up that little pocket and sprints away. Able to find Spears. Barton can't quite just get that little touch, help him in behind. Conte and Beecher again on this left-hand side. It's been a feature of Cardiff City's play so far in this 66 minutes gone here. Beecher, Hobson. Freddie Cook, Spears. Oh, brilliant touch, get past Kamga, races away from him, cross into the box. Can't quite find Phelan, but again, another really good bit of play by Will Spears.
Yeah, amazing touch there, just getting it out his feet, and then he can show his pace. No one in the box to be able to finish that one off, but he's been like that all afternoon. He's been superb, beating the defence. It's really impressive from him.
Danger still not clear from Watford. Spears with a little chip over Kamga there, who's really struggled to contain the right back. Spears still there for Spears. Barton takes over. Barton skips into the box. Oh, can't quite. Will be picked up. Hobson, pressure, really good from City.
Yeah, City look like they're just enjoying themselves out there now, just playing it around, and they're getting plenty of opportunities today.
Spears now finds himself on this side of the pitch. Oh, tries to strike it on goal. Takes a deflection off his own teammate Leon Phelan there. Unlucky. But Watford maybe sensing an opportunity with numbers forward to break. Adeyemo. Switch this wing side now with Shevchenko through the middle. Oh, a really good carrying of the ball there from Akamea. Finds himself on the wing. Still in play. Oh, and tries a roulette to get past Cabo, but Cabo is aware and equal to it. Oh, and maybe almost a chance there for a City substitute to race forward, but it's going to be a Watford free kick instead. And they're preparing another substitute. It looks like it's going to be Raul Van Kea joining us shortly, the Romanian. But for now, Watford have a free kick. Dangerous territory if they can get it right. Watkis is going to be the one to take it. We'll see here the effort from Will Spears. Gets away, but just Leon Phelan away. Anyway, Watkis takes his free kick. Mullins heads it back across goal. Akameya's there. Adeyemo is pushing in the box. And the decision is going to be a Watford corner.
Yeah, City just threw their bodies in the way there, doing anything to get rid of the danger, and eventually they've got it out for a corner.
Watkis off just taking that free kick to the one to be taking this corner. It's going to be an outswinger. Watford players just all huddled towards the back area of this box, and now they all run together. And Adeyemo, oh, he strikes the post. I was looking at that before the corner saying, I mean, that's an inventive tactic, and they've almost paid off, and they might still here. No, chip into the box, nothing. But City almost caught out by a set-piece move there. Yeah,
the woodwork have saved City there. But that was a really good set-piece from Watford, as we see on the replay. Just rose the highest, and just looked like he was falling as he got his header off. Just not quite able to find the back of the net, but slight scare for City.
Certainly the closest Watford have come. I believe it's Ian Kamga who's made way now, with Raul Van Kea replacing him. Kamga, who's had a bit of a torrid afternoon trying to mark Will Spears. See what Van Kea can do against him this time round. There'll be a City goal kick after that near miss. Phelan being pulled there. The referee says play on. A bit more intensity from Watford now since that. And those opportunities. And Watkins is in space down this side. Cross into the box. Adiemo can't quite control it. In a case of nearlies for the Watford striker, and who's fouled out. He's got to be careful. He is on a yellow card, Adiemo. More like that, he could find himself off the field. Will Charlie Daniels elect to maybe take him off? Not have that red card lingering over him? Beecher tried there, but good head from Giles, just away from everyone there. Phelan, really good touch, really good hold-up play from the youngster. And he's able to find Spears. A round of applause from the City bench. Sekou Kaba against substitute Van Kea. Let's go back to Spears. Kabadan's making his way forward. Kaba rounds, almost round Van Kea, but the substitute's done really well to nick the ball away there. Shevchenko strides in behind. Skips away from markers and plays a really good ball out here to Smith. But the ball's going to bounce away from Smith there. And another drinks break in the 72nd minute. As I said in the first half, a really warm day here in Cardiff. Make the use of it while you can. May never see this again. Not a cloud in the sky, really perfect conditions for football, and it's been perfect for Cardiff City so far.
Yeah, they've been brilliant on the pitch today. All areas, defence, midfield and attack, they've won all their battles. And it's a really promising looking game from the young Bluebirds.
Of course, the senior side are in action tomorrow against Norwich. Final game of the season for them. 12:30 kickoff. Also in action will be Cardiff's under-18s, their final league game of the season tomorrow. Be away at Barnsley, that's an 11 o'clock kickoff, where the Bluebirds have secured a third place finish in the table. Once again, really good work from the 18s this season. A lot of whom are playing here today. Cody Two's not one of the 18s, but a really good goal from him there. And then a really good, well-worked goal for the third.
Yeah, brilliant ball through. He's kept his composure, just fired that into the back of the net.
It's exactly what City would have wanted. And we've seen that movement throughout this half, haven't we? The wingers trying to just cut inside, then the full-backs using that space as well.
Yeah, it's been a real key pattern of play for City today. It's just using those wings, getting in behind, and it paid off there.
So we'll get play restarted here. Raheem Conter throw in. And Manny Barton comes short. And Manny Barton finds Will Spears slightly behind him. It's not a problem. Spears collects it. And no Watford player around him. He can take his time. Alexius Kabadahan. They're going to be worked at this area of the field now. Oh, Giles ball through, cut out from Smith. Watkins tries to play it back for Smith, but Giles commanding in that back line. Oh, and that's got to be a foul. No, it's not. It's not Georgian. I thought maybe foul Barton. The referee said no. Akamea, Shevchenko. Out wide to Mullins. Smith. Georgian tries to play into path of Adiemo. Tries to wriggle away from Cook. Adiemo out muscle there from Conter. Oh, I don't think there's too much in that, but the referee disagrees with me, not for the first time this afternoon, and gives a free kick to Watford right on this touchline.
Yeah, see, I've got to stay switched on here because the last set piece Watford had, they really troubled the City defence.
Let's hit the post from the last corner. And this, not quite a corner, but from a very similar tight angle. Watkins again be the taker. In-swinger this time for him. Plenty of numbers in there, in yellow. Oh, and it's trying to catch out near post, but Freddie Cook really well there, was alert to it. And Leon Phelan, is he able to wriggle away? Is he able to turn? No, Van Kay has done a good job, but Phelan wins the throw in Watford territory. Beecher. Good ball forward into Phelan. Controls it well, but he's offside. So it'll be a free kick to Watford. Midway through in their half. McCauley will try and fire this as far forward as he can.
Looks like Jack Thomas might be being introduced there.
Yeah, a bit of time out with injury, Jack Thomas. The 18s came back, scored a goal in his first game back, and is now ready to make his mark on this under-21s team. Header from a Watford player, Fraser Grant. No problem, and Griffiths takes his time before lying on the ball. We'll get play underway, and the time now really ticking against Watford. Not too long now for them to try and find 3 goals. Cook. All ball over the top. Phelan again, who's maybe been a little isolated in that number 9 position, but has shown a lot of good strength, a lot of hold-up play, and I think he's really impressed so far, but it will be a change for City.
It looks like it will be Phelan who's departing.
His final action of the game. But a lot to be positive about in that performance from Leon Phelan there.
He displayed some real grit and determination today. Really strong against those Watford centre-halves who are very big units. But he's managed to demonstrate some good hold-up play today.
A really determined performance from the young striker. I'm going to praise from the bench. Jack Thomas comes on, and that'll lead to a bit of a shuffle in the pack. Oh, there's Raheem Konto who's gone up front. So we'll see what he can do in a striker position. Very different from his left back one.
Yeah, a little bit of a different role for him. So we'll see how he gets on up there.
It's shown great capability getting forward, so why not try him in that position? In the meantime, Hobson, again, he's been tackled really late there. Oh, he's been in, I can't, that's the 3rd really harsh tackle that's been on him. Watkins this time. Poor Jacob Hobson, I'm surprised he's... But that's the determination you need. Gets up every time. Keeps putting in good performance after good performance. Watkins gets a yellow for that one. That's hardly a surprise. Really late challenge.
Yeah, no surprise there. Not a nice challenge.
The yellow cards stacking up for Watford now. Cook. It's free kick in deep inside City territory. Griffiths. Ball forward. Beecher's ready. Just over Beecher. Maybe got a little push in the back from Mullins there. Referees say no. We look set to see another double Watford change in a minute. Hobson. Watford claim handball. Referee says no. That allows Beecher to come forward downside. Oh, and tries to find Sekou Kaba with an inviting cross just out the reach of the striker. But Kaba really good tenacity down on that right side. Tracking. Cook, got Adiemo behind him. Just needs to be a little careful here. The captain finds Griffiths. Back to Giles, and City will be able to come away with ease. Set up another attack. Hobson. Thomas. Ball over the top to Beecher. Oh, unlucky from Beecher, can't quite control it. And Watford elect to make their substitutes now. JD Moulton is going to come on. Adiemo and Georgian who are going to come off. So along with JD Moulton, Marat Galiev's going to come on up front now. Adiemo probably been the biggest positive for Watford. Good movements, but hasn't been able to find that finish against a Cardiff City defence who have really held their own today.
Yeah, he's looked like the brightest spark in a poor team performance, but I think that's majority down to the City defence. They've done really well to just nullify every sort of chance Watford have had. Ankea. There's plenty of fresh legs now up front for Watford, an entirely new front line. Ankea can't get past Will Spears, really good strength from Spears there. Into Cabba. Conter, really good speed from Conter. Found a gap into the box. What can he do? Conter, can't quite find the finish. There will be another corner and a really quick counter from City there. Yeah, really positive stuff. They keeping going forwards. They're not sitting back on this lead. That was a really good chance there.
Quick corner. Barton just out-muscled a little bit there. Moulton. Can't find a way past Cabba. Oh, but bit of a late challenge from Conter there. And the referee is going to, I thought potentially show a yellow card. I thought he's going to his pocket, but no. No booking for Conter. 8 minutes remaining here at Cardiff City Stadium. Currently Cardiff City 3, Watford 0. Time now very much against Watford.
Yeah, it's unlikely they're going to come back now. But let's not take it away from City. They've been superb today.
Absolutely, from minute one. Really onto this Watford defence. And defensively have been very well organised, very well structured. No gaps. Apart from that one corner that Adiemo managed to hit a post from. Watford chances have been pretty much non-existent. But the job is not done yet, and the players know that. Will be going right until the final whistle, just to ensure, and they'll have nothing more than a clean sheet as well. Thomas, Conter, Beecher, Barton and Cabba up with him. Beecher lays it back. Gabadan was writhing. He's done a lot of that. Really good runs into the box from Gabadahan. Oh, and Spears just gets caught out there. Now Watford can come forward. Plenty of space down here for Galiev's. Galiev's takes on. And that, I think that's a goal kick. Yes, final touch off Galiev's. Really good work from Gabadahan. He was up the other end of the field, but it's tracked back brilliantly.
Oh, he's done excellently there to get back. Just watching him run, he's put everything on the line there to get back and keep the clean sheet as Cardiff look to bring on 2 more substitutes.
Yep, double substitution here for Cardiff City. Manny Barton's going to come off. Cole Fleming. Really good work from Manny Barton today. You could say that about everyone in this City team. And who's the other going to come off? It's going to be Will Spears to come off. A brilliant display from Will Spears. And Noah Williams comes on to replace him.
Yeah, the 2 have come off. They've just been superb today. Really dangerous down those flanks. They're a massive part of the reason City have got this 3-goal lead at the minute.
Ball kick again then, Griffiths. Who's linked up really well with Giles and Cook throughout this game. Really good triangle. Gabadahan. Beecher takes over. Oh, and Fleming's in a lot of space there. Just couldn't quite find him in time. Beecher. Just dropped a little deep from his usual wing position now. Ball forward. Jack Thomas is making a run. There's a bit too much power from Beecher there. Watford look to build again. Abbott to Mullins. Back inside to Moulton. Kamea to Van Kea. Van Kea drifting inside, looks to go back. Might go all the way back to Macaulay, and so it does. Macaulay just trying to find some urgency from his forwards. That wasn't forthcoming. City almost in again there. Jack Thomas can't quite find a bit of control needed. Kalievs. Van Kea. Oh, can't find Watkis. Hobson. Beecher. Tries to find Cabba, but Cabba's not that quick. He won't be getting there. So throw in on this near side. Abbott puts it back to Macaulay. Again, he's just trying to find a bit of urgency. He's going to push up field here. Tries to find Shevchenko, but nope. Striker can't find a way past Giles, and the ball skips through to Griffiths. He could take his time, City's keeper. Really not been called into action much at all this game, though.
Yeah, he hasn't had to deal with too much danger today. I think that's down to City's defence, but when he has been called into action, he's been really good, off his line nice and quickly, and he's got his clean sheet.
We hope. We don't want to jinx it. Won't be accused of that round here. So with 3 minutes left. Definitely something that's very much on the cards for Griffiths on the defence, especially if Watford continue to make mistakes like that. Careless passing again. Jack Thomas walks over to take this throw in. Back to Giles, and it will go all the way back to Griffiths. Can take his time, walking out with it. Looking for a teammate. Cole Fleming's the one who offers himself up. Cook. Hobson. All the way back to Griffiths. Cook. Williams. First touch for him since coming on. Cook. Gabadan. Giles. He's now in the left back position. Good ball into Jack Thomas. Can Jack Thomas get there? No. Akamea. And there's a bit of opportunity for Watford if Akamea can do this right. As a shot. Oh, and you have to say, that is quite a hit.
Yeah, that is some finish. From about 30 yards out there, he's found the back of the net.
Feels like that came out of nothing from Travis Akamea there. City just losing control of the ball, and the defender strides onto it, makes a run, and absolutely blasts it from 30 yards. Not much chance for Griffiths, and well, we jinxed that clean sheet, didn't we?
Yeah,
unfortunately, we will take that. That's our fault there. But it does make it Cardiff City 3, Watford 1. As we enter the 89th minute. Fleming turns away well now. Fleming, there's options here. Beecher's in a lot of space. Fleming drives through the centre. Passes out to Conter. Gabadahan. Giles. Out to Thomas. To Hobson. Gabadahan. City just trying to see this game out. No need to do anything fancy or anything special. This is really good movement, really good passage of play. Neat passing. Conter loses it. Noah Williams wins it back, but Watford, that's gone out. Galievs. Cook. Back to Griffiths. Giles. launches it forward. No City player there. Peter will try and latch onto that loose ball. Second ball. To no avail. Moulton tries to nod it down. That's just straight to Gabadan, who concedes a throw in into the 90th minute now. Can't imagine there's much time left. Referee's just taking a look at his watch. And had some stoppages for players going down, but so we'll see how much added time he elects to play. Galievs tries to drift inside. Fraser Grant. No way through. All City players, every City player back behind this ball. Jack Thomas heads it away well. Oh, and there's a chance. Sekou Kaba now. Can he find Cole Fleming, who's in acres of space? But no, out-muscled there by Akamea. Just went a little quicker there was an opportunity. It says Moulton. Out to Van Kea. Van Kea chips it into Fraser Grant. Into Shevchenko. Oh, and a really good block there from Hobson. Watford have woken up in this final couple of minutes.
Yeah, it appears the last 5 minutes or so, Watford have started to push forwards a little bit more. Maybe tired legs, the sun's out, hot day, but City are doing everything to keep him out. And that was a brilliant block there, throwing everything on the line.
Really good block from Hobson, who's been really in the wars throughout these 90 minutes, but still there, still standing tall. Cross in. Oh, really good header away from Gabadan. Attacked it well. Van Kea is going to take a throw on his far side. Nope, he's going to leave it off to Mullins. Looks to be a little bit of a long throw. City will have to be aware and awake for this. Mullins. Good header away. Conter hits it away. Smith all the way back on the halfway line. Going to have to try and launch this in, you feel. Doesn't, and looks to go up to Galievs. He'll launch it in, but it's good positioning there from Noah Williams. Yes, so well, and forcing it back to Macaulay. And Kaba almost gets a challenge on the keeper, but not quite. Oh, and Shevchenko will race it all the way back to Griffiths, but very easy for the keeper in the end. The question of how long will the referee play? A couple of minutes now into added time. No pressure from Watford once Griffiths. He'll be able to power it downfield. Peter challenging with Abbott, but it's Abbott who wins the header. Cardiff City see it out. Thomas with the throw in. Looks to go long with this throw. Looked for Cabot to try and nod it on, but just too high for the forward. Thomas will try again. Managed to make a little progress down the field. Quick throw, and you feel like Cole Fleming was pushed there, but the referee says no. So Watford, goal scorer Akamea now. Keen to not to let him advance as much. They had really good defending on Gabadan, really good interception. Can't quite keep the ball at his feet, but he's done a lot of that today. Really good work from Gabadan. By a moment, Smith cross into the box. That was dangerous. Williams had to be alert there. Didn't know what was behind him. It's a faint touch. Sees out for another Watford throw in.
Yeah, going back to Gabadan today, he's been everywhere, all over the pitch. Attacking, defending, he's done everything today. It's really impressive performance from him.
A real all-round display from Gabadan this afternoon. And there he is again to clear the ball away. Watford keeping everyone forward. And it might be an opportunity, a really good save from Griffiths. Had to be brave there, and was. He is injured, but that was good goalkeeping from Griffiths there.
Oh, that was superb. He's made himself look so big that there's nowhere for the Watford defender to go, the Watford attacker to go, sorry. That's superb keeping. Probably the first time today he's really been called into any sort of action he can deal with.
Yeah, sign of a good keeper there deep into the 90th minute, was alive. It looked dangerous, but he rushed out, stretched himself out, and really no chance for the Watford forward. Referee demanding the ball.
Looks like he'll be okay to continue, which is a good sign.
Can't be too long left now. Griffiths launches it forwards into the direction of Fleming, but that will be it. A very good display on this Friday afternoon for City's under-21s. We defeat Watford by 3-1. First half goals from Freddie Cook and a really good effort from Cody Twos. Josh Beecher early in the second half got a third. Travis Akamea did pull one back for Watford with a couple of minutes remaining with a really powerful strike. But Luke, I have to say that was a really impressive City performance.
Superb performance from every single player on that pitch today. It was really impressive down both flanks, and to get 3 goals against a side like Watford, they're not easy to beat, and today they made it look like they were the much better side. And got to give credit to Josh Beecher on that left-hand side. He was absolutely outstanding today.
Yeah, and after being defeated 2-1 by Watford last Friday, revenge for Cardiff City today. A 3-1 win over Watford. But from myself, Sean Misra, and my co-commentator Luke Flindle, glad to have you with us today, and we hope you have a really good bank holiday weekend.